Hey there guys, this is Jonty. I'm back with a video, and I had an interesting topic to talk about today. It's a piece of shocking news that came up online regarding the PS4 and Xbox One gamers. The recent trend that has been going on towards gamers completing the games. So according to a research done by a website, musicmagpie.com, they found out that PS4 and Xbox One players are not exactly completing the games that they're purchasing. The recent trend is that people get a lot of choices once they're getting the games, and what happens is that they tend to play the game a bit. After that, they get bored, or they find something more interesting that has come up, and they just go on to play that other game. So according to the results that they try to research the achievements and the percentage achievements that people have completed or achieved in the 50 most popular games on Xbox and PlayStation, including games like Far Cry, FIFA, Assassin's Creed, and Call of Duty. So the research found that on average only 9% of gamers have completed all the achievements in a game. Now this is actually true because what happened is that at times I'm playing a game, then I see okay there's another different game coming up, and I just go on to purchase that other game, and I just try to play that one. And at times I'm playing the game, but I'm not really going after the achievements. I'm just playing it, the parts that I like. Otherwise, other parts which are boring, I just leave them apart in regards to some open world games. So I was looking at my games as well, and this was something that had concerned me as well, because I don't really finish off all the games that I play. I hardly finish any games these days, because I've got work and other stuff to do as well, and then I play the games and stuff as well. So it's just that I was thinking that maybe I'm a loser gamer because I'm not able to complete the games, but looking at the percentage here, only 9% of gamers actually do complete the whole game. Otherwise, people just don't, So it has something to do with a lot of stuff that is coming up as well. Every month we have a AAA title, or every other month we have a couple of good games that come up, and people just go after those games. So according to the study, Far Cry 3 and 4 had the most completed achievements, which is a good thing because Far Cry 3 and 4 were very good games, with 30% for Far Cry 3 and 26% of gamers finishing the game's story mode for each release respectively. So this is just about the story mode. Lots of people don't even go on to finish the story mode. And I'll tell you a story about Far Cry 4. What happened was that I got it on Xbox 360 as well, and actually on Xbox 360 the frame rate was really dropping, and I just didn't finish off the game. I just stopped playing it. After that I got a PS4, but I didn't get the game on PS4 because I said that let's get another different game instead of this game. So that's what happened to me. And this was closely followed in third and fourth place by Assassin's Creed as well, Revelations and Assassin's Creed Syndicate, with 22% for the Assassin's Creed Revelations for the gamers and 21% of gamers finishing the game, earning all the achievements in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So based on the hearsay, or based on the stories regarding Assassin's Creed that people are getting bored and stuff, this is a very good result that people are actually trying to play this game as well. So it was also worth noting that bottom of the achievement leaderboard was Batman at Arkham Origins, with only 1.94% of the gamers earning every achievement, which we imagine has a lot to do with those pesky Riddler trophies, what they say. Well, according to the stats, and what I felt as well because I played Batman Arkham Origins on Xbox 360 as well a bit, and I got bored of the game as well because it has some different elements and you don't really know what Batman is supposed to be, because at times Batman is going to do this investigative style thing as well, and at times we are fighting other people, just like we're doing it in Mad Max or Shadow of Mordor. So it's like a mix of different games. Plus plus they introduced in the list in the last installment some racing as well and stuff like that. So Batman got a bit confusing for me as compared to the movies or the cartoons. Batman is supposed to be going after criminals, and it's there is some investigative work as well, but it's mostly scare tactics that he's trying to do on the villains, and he's trying to just beat them up. So that's something that slides away from movies, and it's just a personal opinion. I wouldn't really say that it's a fact. So that's the reason why I couldn't really play the game. So what they also say is that after speaking to regular players of video games once we completed this set of research, we found that boredom and new game releases were the strongest factors, which is what I was talking about as well, that it's mostly about boredom, because even though games are really detailed these days, but coming into the details, at times we will be getting some side missions. And then what you have to do is, like in the side mission, you have to go towards the end of the map, get something and get it back. This is the most common type of mission that we get in all the games. You look at GTA, you have to collect a package from the other side of the map, then come back and deliver it. These are the kind of missions that we're doing, and plus these are the main sidetrack missions that normally do. So people get bored while doing these kind of things. It's repetition that is coming up in most of the gaming community right now, which is something that people at times do like, otherwise they just don't appreciate something like that. But it's not really a bad news, because what this also means is that people are getting a lot of variety in the games, and once you're getting a lot of variety, obviously you're going to jump and skip to other content. It's just like having a lot of channels in the TV. Once you have a lot of channels, you tend to skip a lot of channels, and you tend to watch 2 or 3 programs at once in between the intervals. So this is what is happening right now with the gaming community as well. I don't really take that as a bad thing. It's a good thing, but the game developers should be looking at these stats. I'll have the list showing up for the top 50 best-selling video games average completion rates. For example, there's Far Cry 3 30%, Far Cry 4 26%, and so on and so forth. It's amazing to see that The Last of Us is only 10.55%, which is considered to be like something that is an amazing game. As compared to that, Fallout 4 is 11.40%. I do understand that bit, because Fallout 4 is really a huge game, and it's a very difficult game to complete. So comparing those stats, I'll compare some of the stats that I have with my games as well. My completion rate is really bad. I'll just leave that at the end of the video. You will have to check that out. So with that, you let me know in the comment section how much time do you spend once you're trying to complete the games or not, and do you think that these stats are correct? Because lots of gamers are, it seems that they're slacking while trying to play the games. So with that, John T, I'm signing out. You have a nice day. Thank you for listening.
Sometimes living can be worse than